Um, there was an issue, so I'll wait till everybody gets back so we explain what the hell just happened. But this is me the hell off. Well, I mean, it's understandable why that did just happen. So sorry about anybody that was here, and yeah, we got 2 people here. I am extremely sorry about that. Yeah, there was an issue with the internet. I thought it was our internet, um, that had a problem, but it was actually a child. I figured that was the case. It has a loading sign. I figured that was the case. So something went wrong and I lost you. Yeah, so there was a problem with the stream. Um, Harper knocked out the plug upstairs, so we didn't have internet connection. Even though she put it right back, it had to reboot. So it was just a whole issue and ordeal. But um, he tried to put it right back and tried to fix it, but she's at the end of the night, she gets kind of, I don't know, ridiculous with energy. I don't know why. I would think she would like dial it down, but she gets a lot of energy. Your quality of streaming is blurry, or is it only me? You probably need to update it. So if you go to settings, you can change it from the 144p to 1080p, and you should be fine. Um, it starts streaming that way, and if you have it set on auto, it starts streaming in 144p until it can load enough, and then it'll stream in 1080p. So that's usually how it goes. Bitcoin making all crypto fall. Making all crypto fall. I feel like, well, you saw a decent sized increase in a lot of different cryptocurrency, and you're seeing that pullback actually. Typically, when you see a larger increase, you're going to see a little bit of a pullback right afterwards, especially with like Farmcoin. You see that get up to 200 plus. You can see Krill, which is another call I had that got up to almost $2. Um, you can have a bunch of other coins that are actually making pretty decent moves. And if you haven't seen my other video talking about Jade Protocol, I took out my money from that position. And some people are mad at me. Some people understand what's going on, but it makes no sense for me to continue what I was doing. Um, because the whole premise of me, for me doing that was to stake it and gain an APY. Will 28 million SHIB put me in a good spot for 2025? I think it'll put you in a good spot for 2025. Yeah, definitely. After we see what 2022 has to offer, we'll see where it's going to go. So 28 million, I think definitely will put you in a great spot. I'm gonna put in 100 million, so I want to be able to hold 100 million for that eventual push, and it's because I want to find places to where I can take profits. Strong opinion on Dogelon Mars. If this starts cutting out again, I will be so upset because it says excellent connection, and I don't want to have to deal with this. I was talking to Erica about this, and I was like, "Look, we're gonna go get this modem because it didn't seem like we were having any issues, but now we're having a ton of issues." Your cat freaked me out. Thought it was a statue. No, that's Carl. CRO predictions. I like CRO, and I think we're going to see a decent size move in 2022, as we see a lot of other things move. And the popularity of a CRO, the amount of people that are behind it, I think will push it up a lot further than where we think it's going to go. I don't like the fact that they have so many coins that are out there, but I guess it's understandable in a way. So I do like CRO. I like where they can move, even though they do have like a higher market cap than what you can consider average. Right, you're looking at a $14.6 billion market cap. So really you want to see that leap up to 30 billion, if not a lot higher than that. And I think we can definitely see that plus a lot more once we see crypto start to run. I bought 0.000006 to 0.000008. I hold 46 million Shiba. Well, that's amazing. That's great. Absolutely perfect. Uh, would love your take on that. XDC, is that what that was? XDC Network. Currently, XDC Network is at a 1.2 or almost 1.3 billion dollar market cap. Fully diluted, it's at 3.9 billion dollars, right? Almost $4 billion market cap. You can see that the price is at 10 cents, almost 11 cents, 10 and a half cents. The total supply that's out there is 37 billion. You're seeing 12 billion of total circulating supply, so that's not really that bad. And again, 37 billion is not really that bad either. You can definitely see this up to a lot higher of a level. The popularity looks like it is slowly growing. It's not up to the level that I want to see popularity at, but I would imagine that you don't really have all of the platforms. You have a ton of platforms that you can buy it on. So it has the ability to grow in volume. It's just not seeing that volume yet. I think you need a little bit more of an introduction on some other platforms, and you could possibly see some moves there. But strictly on potential, from the level of 1 billion to 10 billion, that's where I consider the average. A lot of times I like that move from 1 billion to 5 billion as something where you can take profits from. So seeing it, double, triple, quadruple even, is a great bet. If you're looking to put in $1,000, you can easily see a level of $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 that you could gain. Now, if you're looking for that crazy gain to where you have 1,000x, I'm not so sure that you will see it here. I would be set up for the short-term gain rather than a long-term gain. But right now, I would like to look into things that are less than that $1 billion mark in order to see those larger moves. Let me go ahead and bring up my screen because you guys can't see my screen right now. Let's see. I haven't joined the Discord before. If you sign up for the lower membership, can I upgrade later? Yes, you can. So you can join and upgrade later. You'll get the Discord group. You can get into it. The only thing is you're not going to get all of the different content that I have or the buy alerts that I have. I have some buy alerts that I put over on Discord. But typically, I'm just having conversations on things that I'm invested in and portfolios that everybody else has and I have and all of that. And it's great to be able to have that conversation, but it's not really as many buy alerts going on in Discord unless somebody else says, hey, this position looks really, really good. Let's get into this. And then we start having a conversation about it. But for me directly, I'm usually putting that on Patreon on the second level. So yes, you can upgrade and go from there. So thank you for asking that. If you guys want to join the Patreon, feel free to do so. The link is in the chat. Is there any idea about Badger DAO or Wi-Fi? I haven't looked into basically any other DAOs, but I I have looked into a Wi-Fi as a position that of interest, right? Because I'm always looking at this position at a lower level, especially around this, 20, 30. Right now it's at about $30,000, which is pretty high, right? You're looking at it as paying that same price that you would for Bitcoin. But think about this: is that a 1.1 or 1.3 billion dollar market cap? It just updated, so $36,000 instead of $30,000. And what you're seeing here is that 1.3 billion, it has a lot more room to grow when it comes to that. However, like I said with the other position, I'm looking for things that are at a lesser value than 1 billion because I know that every cryptocurrency will find its way to get to a $1 billion market cap. There's so many cryptocurrencies that get there, they reach to that point and then end up resisting at that point, but somehow, some way they end up getting there. Let's say if, and I'm making up this statistic, 85% of statistics are made up on the spot. Let's say it's 70% or 80% of cryptocurrencies actually reach that $1 billion mark, whether it's briefly or actually held to that position for a while, or surpass that position, right? So I'm looking for things that are below that $1 billion mark and looking for that to grow. This definitely has potential. Obviously, you could see, the growth that it did have. Let's look over the last year. You could see the growth that it did have all the way up to 82K, dropping down to about 26, 27, whatever it was, right? A low here, 25. And then seeing that jump again to 42, obviously you would have had a great move, and then dropping down to about 30 and even lower than that. I didn't even see this dropping down to 20. Dropping down to 20 is a phenomenal price to make that move and actually maybe sell at 36 if you wanted to. But yeah, I mean, it looks like something that can definitely grow. I was behind YFI. It's going to be sort of tough to get with only 36,000 coins, but it's good. How you feeling about Krill? More room to run? Yeah, definitely more room to run for me. I'm still holding on to my position. So if I go to my position here, that is Harvest Finance. If I go to my position, you're going to see that I'm still holding all of the krill that I had, 2,452. And I didn't see the move. I wouldn't have made a move yet because I'm looking for this to double before I can end up making that move out of there. Because I'm going to take out my initial investment as it does double so that I can put that into Shiba Inu. I don't want to take any new money and put it into Shiba Inu. I want to take the money that I already have invested and put it into Shiba Inu. So obviously that's what I'm waiting for, is one of these investments to play out. Krill, OMG, Loopring is going to stay the same. I'm not really going to do anything there. Clover Finance, not really going to do anything there either. But I can tell you, if any of these start to make a massive move, like if Farmcoin goes up to $500, of course I'm going to make a little bit of a move because it's going to resist. And you saw that today. It resisted from, I think, 230. I think Farmcoin resisted 30 today, if not like 215 or 20. I can't remember exactly what it got to. Yeah, 223 is what it's showing here. So going from 223, all the way down to where it is now at 180, but seeing it start at that level of, 148, or being at a level of 148, increasing all the way up to 230 or 223 is a huge move. But what I'm looking for is that larger move up to 500. Make a little bit of a move. I already took out my initial investment and put it into two other positions. So I don't really need to make these moves. I don't really need to pull out, and I don't want to actually, but I know how quick Farmcoin can resist, and I would rather take it from Krill or OMG, knowing that I would still have about 1,000 in there. Because if I take out, let's say it gets in doubles, right, and I want to take out, $3,000, $4,000 or whatever, I can basically say that I'll take out 1,000 coins, and that'll be taking out 3,000 or 4,000 or whatever the price, multiplied by whatever the price is, and then I would have 1,000 coins left in there for the eventual run, because I think that krill can be really, really big. Are you ever going to get out of ZOM, or will you hold the course? So I'm holding on to it. I'm not letting it go. At this point, I'm very close to I'm not very close to break even, but I'm like 30 cents away from break even. So I'm at about 63 cents of my cost basis, and the current price is at like 30 cents or 32 cents or something. And I can tell you that it can make these moves and run up, and I do believe that it can definitely make a move up to $1 ish. I'm going to probably see it at like 80 cents, and that's where you'll see a decent size move, and maybe I'll be tempted to take some out to put it into cryptocurrency, because I want to hold less and less in the stock market and do more day trading in the stock market and more swing trading in my cryptocurrency. Because day trading or swing trading in the stock market is freaking torture. The after hours market just hurts you so bad. It really does. Smoking marijuana? What are you talking about? Shiba make you too much millionaires this year? May what? May is very big for Shiba. I have 11 million Shiba coins. I'm super poor, but I'm hoping this will make an impact in my life. What do you think? Yeah, I definitely think that it. I think that it will. You just have to be patient. A lot of people, what they would do, and if you feel some type of way and you feel like it's giving you that investment, giving you that overall, gain, let's say it gets to a level to where you're like, all right, I hold now $50,000 worth of Shiba because Shiba ended up making a move. They burned it, all this other stuff. What are you going to do then? That's $50,000, right? I understand people can be, don't have a lot of money to put in there, don't have as much as, I do or other people have to put in there. I could tell you there are people that have way more money than I do and just throw like thousands and thousands of dollars at Shiba or at any position. And I'm like, good for you. Like, I'm not one of those people that will, when I say go all in, I mean take the money that I have available now, $2,000, $3,000, and throw it on that position. When they say go all in, they mean I'm gonna take every single asset that I have. I'm gonna, take out a second mortgage on my home and put it in that position. Like that's like overboard. For me, I like to diversify and I will go all in on so many different coins. And that's why you see me hold, thousands of dollars worth. A lot of the ones that I'm holding, less are more long-term positions. Like I think Dogecoin is definitely going to see a decent size increase, but it's more of a longer term position where we're going to see that end up running. Shiba Inu, definitely a long term position. And you understand exactly what my thought is and where that's going to go over the next couple of years from now. Quant, long term position, compound, long term position. Then you get up to the things that are 1,000, right? I see that running a lot over in this crypto run that we're going to see. Polymath, I see that running. Litecoin, I see that running. Gitcoin, definitely see that running. Loopring, Clover Finance, all of these positions that I'm holding thousands of dollars of, that's why I'm holding thousands of dollars. I see them running, and then when they do double in value, even though I can gain so much more as it runs up, I need to play it the smart way and basically take out my initial investment, put it into another position so that that has more of a chance to run as well. I understand having it in the overall crypto market, when Bitcoin drops and everything else drops, you're going to see that drop as well. So it sucks, but you also have it diversified, right, into positions that you do believe are going to make a move. I hold 50 crypto coins, 300 US dollars max. And see, that's max. I like when people diversify, not over diversify. I think 50 coins is a lot. I think what you could have done is actually had ones that you truly believe in and put a little bit more into it. So I always like to have a minimum. And I talked about this on my Discord group as well. I like to have a minimum. And if you're looking at certain, balances that you have, I would like to have a minimum of like $100. You put $100 in there, you have enough skin in the game in order to make a move, especially in lower price positions. If you can buy 100 of something that can definitely move, like say Krill, if you have about 100 and $50 in the position, you can get 100 coins, right? And 100 coins can go a long way depending on where that can go. And with the potential that we see, you can definitely see that make a move. Now, that's a small amount. Now, if you do believe that some other things can move a lot more, you put a little bit more in those positions. And you basically say, all right, this is definitely going to move. It's going to triple, double, quadruple. It's guaranteed, in my opinion. And that's why you're holding in those. Like for me, I know Harvest Finance is going to make a move. Already made a move. I could pocket this and I would profit $5,000, $6,000 as of now. I would profit $6,000 if I took my farm coin out right now. And it didn't even get to a crazy price. I just bought in at the low point and saw this rise up to a level of 285. I pocketed some and now I have a lot left in there, to run with. So I'm not I'm insanely happy with the growth that I've seen. Also, I told you I pulled out my Jade protocol, and I pulled out my Jade protocol, put it over in Gate.io, and put all of that money into Picoin. So I currently hold 123,000 Picoin. And I know this is a position that a lot of people don't really look at, but it did grow in value from where I put it in. It was at about $900, I believe, and now it's at 1,154. So it did make a decent sized move, and it's currently at less than 1 cent. Now, this is a position that I'm going out on a limb and buying, and I think my minimum over in Gate.io is probably going to be somewhere around like $100 ish for holding different positions, and we'll figure out all of that. I got to up the doggy coin. SafeMoon made a little bit of a move. I'm not sure that I'm going to convert. because SafeMoon is definitely making a move, and I don't know if they're going to. They can't just discontinue a coin. They're just not going to put effort into marketing it, which means that this burn rate that they do have set in stone might be something that um, you know is good for the overall program there. Farmcoin is increase a lot. It did increase a lot. I started when um, went from up to 80K down to 13K. Wait, down 13K, take profit, trust me. 75% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Exactly. 100%. I definitely agree with that. First, before I get into this or dive into this a little bit more, guys, make sure you hit that like button. We have 152 people here, and I would love to get to 100 likes. I didn't stream earlier today. I could have streamed earlier because I wake up at 5:30 no matter what the day is, and I'm editing and posting and all of this other stuff. So um, yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit of a stream tomorrow morning, just talking about crypto. Hopefully, we see some good moves tonight. But we did see some good moves overall in the day. I was just looking through the crypto account while I were at Erica's family's house, and it was nothing but green. Felt really, really good. Um, but yeah, I can say that I have learned from a ton of scenarios to where I see my positions and they go up to higher levels, and I'm like, all right, well, is this going to resist at this point? There's a possibility that it could continue to go, i.e., an example of that being a mistake and living with that mistake, even though I did make some money either way. Gitcoin. Gitcoin went up to $28.99. Now, I did believe that it can go a lot higher. I just wanted, or I knew from history that this did pull back around 14 or 15. So I sold around 14, but it did end up going higher around $28.99. Now I held on to 100, and I should have probably held on to only 200 and then sold another 100 at the peak point. But I didn't think about that. I was thinking about myself then, and thinking about taking as much as I could from Gitcoin and put it into Harvest Finance. But no matter what, I gained what I could have gained from Gitcoin from Harvest Finance. So I'm not upset about that, right? Harvest Finance made a move because I put the money in there, and I'm happy with that. But it was a mistake from the start because I could have made a better move by taking a little bit of profit, then taking a little bit more profit as it was at the top, and being set with the 100 that I held. But I made a kind of a stupid decision there, and I'm going to live with it. And it's something that I will learn from, because there's other times to where I don't take profit at all and it goes down, crazy, right? Down to like what you said, basically going from up 80K down to 13K, right? And that's not great, because you see the profit that's in there, but you don't take it because sometimes you get greedy. Don't be greedy in these situations, and just take your profit, put it. And what you can do is, instead of feeling like you're a sellout, you take your profit, you hold on to some, and you could basically put it in at some of those lows. So I always say, take your profit and put it in at the end. That is so cryptic, guys. Am I right? I don't know. I love Gitcoin. Yeah, Gitcoin's great. To make Papa Doge, they probably have something. They have King Doge or King Shiba. I hope Shiba can help me build my home this year. I hope so as well. We have to, only time will tell what they decide to do with Shiba Inu, because this year will tell us everything, right? It'll tell us what they plan on doing, if they're going to implement some sort of burn rate, if it's going to be a surprise burn that they put there, how much they're going to burn off to enter the metaverse. Like, they're going to basically tell us everything that we need to know there, and what the future value of that coin is. And right now, I'm like going out on a limb and saying this is what I believe is going to happen, but we still haven't had that confirmation. So why are you still holding Zom stock? That's so the reason why I'm still holding Zom stock is because it's actually being shorted quite a bit. So ZOM is actually at 10% short interest, which is still high. You can say 10% is not high, but 10% is high. They're shorting it over 50% every single day. And even though you see something like that and you don't see a lot of people that are buying it, you do see a decent sized people that are following it. And I can definitely see a decent sized return as we do see the stock market start to run, right? Things that are heavily shorted are going to run a lot more than things that are everyday buys or every month buys and things like that. So I think ZOM is a healthy hold. It just really hurts. I think SOS is probably my worst investment, ever, because I'm down a crazy amount for SOS. Um, but I think ZOM is actually sort of solid, even though I'm down 50%. Do you know why LRC skyrocketed at the end of the year? I bought LRC in January last year, and it was flat all year till the of the year. So the end of this year, there was a lot of hype going around the connection between LRC and GameStop. So I don't think there was that much hype then. I wasn't really following it then, but it was at a very, very low price. I would love to make a move in LRC back then. I made a move in LRC when it was at $1 and then bought more when it was at like $1.30 or something. And now it's sitting at about $2.08. I'm holding 1,000, and I think this can definitely pump even more because it doesn't fully have that connection from what I understand. I haven't looked into it recently, but I think it's getting closer and closer to seeing that full connection. But even without it, it has a lot of history. Also, it was newly added to Coinbase at the end of the year. As you get added to different platforms, you add on more people to buy it, which essentially will raise that price. So, Perry, do yourself a favor and buy SHIB. Yeah, I know. I have to buy the SHIB soon. I just want to make that move because right now we're looking at what 3,300. It is at a low price, and I need to buy more SHIB. I want to buy 100 million, and I know that sounds like a lot, but it's only about $3,000 right now. I bought 6 farm coin at 218 each. Will it go up or shall I keep holding? You bought it at 218 each just recently? That's that's tough. So the issue, you're down $180 on ZOM. Yeah, I'm down about $4,000 on ZOM. So these are some very painful swing trades that I've had. Um, no, a few days ago. You bought it at 218. Did you make a move out today? Because I know it's tough to see. I think it can definitely run, but it's gonna hurt to see it come back even a little bit. And it's already back to a 118 or 183. And I always like to get in at the lowest possible. Right? If you see it up past your cost basis, I know as you start to see it run, you're thinking, hey, this can continue to run, and it definitely can. But you have to make that decision for yourself. I think this in the long run you will see that move quite a bit, up to levels, that seem unbelievable. But it may hurt in the short term as you do see Farmcoin come back to maybe 150 or 160, and then you start to see that run after the fact. But yeah, I think it can continue to run, and it will continue to run. It's probably just going to be a little bit of a pullback after a decent sized pump. It seems like we have certain levels that it resists from, and where it was above 200, it resisted hard. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know if that was a subscriber. Joseph Dunlap, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're one of those people that watch my videos and are not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. We have 60% of people that are not subscribed. 60%. Is that crazy? It's 65% actually. Let's see if it actually updated. I know was 60. I'm always excited to see where this go. Analytics. It's engaged. Might be audience. think it's in. Maybe not. Might be audience. Watch time from subscribers in December of 20. So it goes by watch time. It doesn't go by actual viewers, but the amount of people that are watching more are the people that are not subscribed. We have 63% of people that are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Um, Also, gender wise, I think we got 90% and 10% female. So it's great to be able to have, obviously, it's not 50-50, but it's great to be able to have representation. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. One of those amazing people decided to group join. So thank you. 100% on the day, 60% short interest on subscribers. That's funny. That's hilarious. Thank you for subscribing. Who is that? Say me. Thank you for subscribing. Matt, I bought 3 mil of Shiba yesterday and plan to. That's good. Again, I think the unknown about crypto is what interests me so much, because look at this, right? Shiba Inu was created in 2020, right? I believe 2020. Yes. And you look at what happened with Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin, that was created in 2013 as a joke, right? And it started to catch a little bit of traction, towards this year. And, you know, it shows that it takes time for everything to play out to actually establish, some sort of understanding of what that coin can be. And we haven't really had that much time to understand what Shiba Inu can be. And while people sit here and harp on the fact that it has a high circulating supply, thank you for subscribing, Eric. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. While people sit and harp on the circulating supply, saying that it's 594, that doesn't really mean anything for the long term, because if you look at how things are set up, in the beginning they stated, or started it as a burn coin, and it seems like it's set up as the complete opposite of what Bitcoin is set up as. While Bitcoin, has like scarcity in the coins that are available because of the fact that they're mining less and less each year. You also have the same thing that's happening, with scarcity with Shiba Inu. If you are holding coins, right, you're going to see that coins that are not being held are going to be burned off. And when they're being burned off, you only have a certain amount of supply that can sit there. Now, this could take, 10 years. It could take 20 years, right? But either way, if you're gaining maybe 1 million, 2 million, $10 million in 20 years, that can be absolutely huge for you, right? So no matter what, I understand that you can think, oh, well, you know what? I'm not going to hold this for 20 years. But if you can gain $20 million in 20 years, I think it will happen a lot sooner than that to remain relevant and, not have others that come up and have a different setup so that people just get out of Shiba Inu coin. I think it will happen a lot sooner, but the setup is there. We just have to understand how crypto works, and it takes a while for things to run. I have 10 million Shiba, 5 million buried in Shiba Swap, 5 million waiting. That's a good strategy as well. Appreciate the stream, Matt. Well, thank you for being here. Shiba can make your channel blow up. It can make, obviously, if Shiba blows, then obviously channel will blow as well. But remember, I'm not going to sit here and pump out a Shiba video if I have nothing new to talk about. Typically, I'm responding to comments. Like I've had some comments recently that I wanted to respond to about, holding 10 million, and someone said that if you're holding less than like 10 million or something like that, you're not considered part of the Shiba army and everything. And I was just like, should I respond to this person? Typically, I don't like respond to anything negative. I see it, but I don't care. And if people put dislike and all that stuff, I see that as well. I see everything that comes across. I just don't comment on everything. But yeah, I wanted to respond to that and just say, look, I mean, I consider everybody a holder. If you're holding 1 million SHIB, it doesn't mean that you're any less valuable than somebody that's holding 100 million or 200 million, right? Um, you could see this person that's holding 1 million and hold for the length of things, while that person that's holding 100 million gets scared when it hits, $50,000, right? If it hits $50,000, they're like, oh man, I could gain a ton from this. So then they end up selling at $50,000 and putting that into something else. And then you see that one person that's holding 1 million that continues to hold until it gets to $10. And now they have $10 million, which is so much more than what the person that had 100 million tokens. So it really depends how you walk through this, how you walk through life, and you could just make a lot more money than someone that actually has more money. It just depends how you play it. I plan on buying another 8 million of SHIB in the next 5 years. Yeah, that's exactly what I plan on doing. So I want to hold 100 million, and I can tell you that when we hit a certain level, let's say a penny or 2 pennies, I don't think we're done there, but I think I will take some profit. Now, it won't be the ultimate profit that I wanted. Like if it gets to $1, that's $100 million that I would gain. But I think that what we're going to see is we're going to need people to sell the position so that all of the ones that are open there could end up getting burned off, because they're not going to burn off what people hold. They're going to burn off what's actually available and what's out there, right? You know why Shiba will be great? It's because it's in the media a lot, just like Bitcoin was back in the day. Exactly. Shiba Inu right now, and I made a video on this, is the most viewed crypto coin in 2021. Was the most viewed crypto coin in 2021. Let that sink in. Like, you saw all of the hype with Dogecoin, you saw all of the hype with Bitcoin as well, with Ethereum, everything that was running, everything that was hitting all-time highs. And Shiba Inu is the most viewed crypto coin in 2021. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I accept Shiba Inu as payment. Yeah, so do I. Buying every day. Yeah, I think I should probably automate it, because I could essentially do that and automate it. Now, people are asking me, or not people are asking me, but I'm kind of asking myself, and I wanted to address it. Now, I said I did put more money into Picoin. Why didn't I just take the $700 that I gained from Jade Protocol and put it into Shiba Inu? Well, obviously, I want to hold all my Shiba Inu in Coinbase, and transferring $700 of USDT would actually end up, I would end up paying a decent size fee of transferring that, because I have to use ERC20, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I decided to go with, um, moving it to USDT and buying, Picoin. So I already, kind of lost a little bit of money by transferring it to USDT from Binance, but I didn't want to lose a ton of money by actually transferring that over to Coinbase. So I bought more Picoin over here, and I could have bought Shiba Inu over here, but then transferring that, I would have lost a ton of money out of that, because it also is Ethereum as well. So eventually I'll make that move. Again, I'm supposed to go all in, and I will. I want to buy 100 million more tokens, have 10 million left for the long haul, and do whatever I want with 100 million. So we'll see how that plays out. I just sold my Polkadot and bought more algo for staking on Coinbase. Well, that's fantastic. What price is algo at? Algo did see a decent sized increase. I know Cosmos, that was one of my calls that I had, one of my plays that I had on Patreon, that and Algorand. And it grew by another 5%. That went from $25, where I talked about this, to $35, growing $10 in the last week or so. That's an absolutely amazing play there. Now, I didn't buy any more Atom. I just have whatever I have, which is 60, almost 61. But it definitely made a decent sized move up to a level of 35. Now, I love these positions, and I don't know if I will continue or hold these for forever. If I see a certain balance increase, yes, I will shave some off in order to put it somewhere else, maybe in another, uh, you know, interest earning asset that maybe that's new to Coinbase, or I might throw it all into Shiba Inu. Who knows? We'll see. SafeMoon army is deep. Is everybody converting from SafeMoon? Because I still have the old SafeMoon version 1, and I don't want to let it go because I feel like that has, even though they did end up losing a lot of value there, or not losing a lot of value, but even though they did lose a bunch of zeros by basically doing a sort of a reverse split, basically, um, I don't think that benefits me in any way because one, I have to pay a fee in order to move it, um, and two, I feel like the idea of SafeMoon was more or less on the burn rate. I don't think you have enough people that transferred over or migrated over. So I'm gonna stay with SafeMoon version 1. I only have like $60 in there. It was 40 and it grew to 60. So that means people are still buying this position and holding on to it because they know what it can be. It's 100% tax now on SafeMoon version 1. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's 100% tax now on SafeMoon version 1. You're going to lose your money? What's your opinion on ACH? I have ACH. I know that can run, um, but it's not one of my strongest positions. I hold about $650 in it, and I have about 10,000 coins. Now, I definitely think it can run, and it will run, but it doesn't really have a lot of hype behind it. Mars will be the biggest mover in 2022. I'm predicting. I don't think it'll be the biggest, maybe percentage based. I don't know because Dogelon Mars is already at um, a high market cap. So Dogelon Mars here is already at about a $1 billion market cap. And overall, you're looking at um, one, maybe I was thinking of something else. Billion, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. So 1 quadrillion, you're looking at 555 um, trillion. So I think you will see a decent sized move, but it's already at $1 billion market cap. The most you could see is a 20x. I think you're going to see a lot bigger of a return with other positions. Because if you're looking at something for this to get to a comfortable level up in these high market cap levels, I would imagine 20 to 30 billion. And even seeing that, you're only looking at about a 20 to 30x, which is not something that I would consider as one of the biggest moves in 2020 because it already had the massive move from the lower point up to where it is now. So I wouldn't think that. Quit choosing lose. Matt Perry. Shiba Army strong. Why am I choosing losers? Because I've been winning on so many other positions, and I still hold my Shiba, so it's not. I sold 5.2 billion Dogelon. Hate that coin. Any transactions other than SafeMoon version 2 will lose higher V investment. What does that mean? I sorry, I'm struggling to understand that. How would it lose you your entire investment? How is it 100% tax? That makes no sense. Bro, I really believe Elon Musk out here changing the game. One tweet and boom, you're a millionaire slash billionaire. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I think tweets are not really holding as much weight as they did in the past, but I see what you mean. Even if you now tried to buy SafeMoon version 1, you'll be taxed 100% on it. What does that even mean? You'll be taxed 100% on it. Because that doesn't make sense. You can't, like, from the government, you can't be taxed 100% on crypto. Your only option is to convert it to version 2. No, I mean, you can convert it to anywhere. So basically, instead of selling it, like instead of actually selling it, you can convert it to any type of currency that you want, which is probably USDT or something, um, and go from there, or BNB. I don't know. You think we're going to get into a bear market? I think we saw a decent sized pullback for crypto. So I do see levels to where it can pull back, but I think after resistance from a large increase that we see first quarter of 2022. Falling for watered down crypto. What? Come on. Like if you don't understand diversification, then you could just like leave the chat. I'm not I'm not gonna keep responding to the same message over and over again. Like wake up Matt, Shib Army. Like I don't want to like I'm already a part of the Shib Army. Don't push me away. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to have that happen. Because obviously I believe in the position. So relax just a little bit. You share your thoughts on float. I don't have any of that up, any of that available right now. I would love to do it maybe tomorrow. I'm sorry that I can't do it today for like the float and the short interest percentage. I don't have any I don't have any stocks or any information up right now. Support for V1 SafeMoon has been officially closed. As in your entire investment will be burned. SafeMoon team have urge everyone to retire the contract. But that's the problem. Like you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. Liquidity, all you can do migrate to version 2. Buying SafeMoon, uh, okay. I'm not sure. SafeMoon version 2, I guess. I'm not sure how that's working. Matt, could you share your thoughts? I can't. Sorry, I don't have anything up. I would love to, but I can't. Do you think we'll see 100x or 100k BT this year? Um, I think we'll get very close, and then we'll see it resist hard. But so I want to say that because I'm not really the biggest fan of Bitcoin, anyways. But you know what? Yes, I think we will, because the way that crypto runs, and if we do see a a large bull run this year, which I think we should, right, after seeing a larger decrease in Bitcoin run a little bit, Ethereum run a little bit. I think we're going to see everything run as well. Um, yeah, I can say yeah, I think so. The army people are like cult followers. Yeah, I don't like that. Like I'm already part of it. Don't push me out the door. Like I don't understand that. Bear market will come in on 2000. It will not fall 80. In my opinion, best time for crypto with instant. That is understandable, and I'm with you. We almost have 100 likes. We are one like away from 100 likes, and we have 182 people here. So, guys, hit that like button. It does get me to that level. I appreciate it. Um, feel good about it. That I think Bitcoin and other crypto will drop 50. um, I mean, it's not bad. And I don't think of that as bad either. I would love for all crypto to come back because, again, like I don't get scared under these circumstances. Like other people will get scared, other people will pull out of their position, but you'll never see me get scared like that. I know that crypto has, every market has its ebbs and flows to the market. And I know that the stock market's coming back. I know that the crypto market is coming back. And I don't think we'll see 50%, but there is a possibility we could see another decrease as well before we actually see a rally, which I I'm more leaning towards seeing a rally in the first quarter and seeing a resistance before it hits that main rally that we expect to see. Um, but I expect to see a big big move first, then seeing a decent sized pullback for everything. Portfolio, I'm holding the projects that actually use Bitcoin and Ethereum automatically. Cost to average every week. That's good. What will Ethereum 2? I'm not sure. Gaming coins still on the rise this year. I think we will see it because gaming is obviously still on the rise. You know, I just bought a especially with like the metaverse and everything. Um, I think I just bought an Oculus and I freaking love that thing. Absolutely love it. Matt, just migrate. Don't want you to lose your SafeMoon. I mean, it's $45. I could care less. By the time if I actually migrate, um, I just want to see what it can be because I could just make a move and buy the SafeMoon instead of converting it and losing money. I want to see what SafeMoon version 1 can do. I understand that, you know, there's that thought of converting everybody, but if you look at SafeMoon, the market cap still hasn't updated. From what I understand, the newer SafeMoon, let me SFM, right? But let me so SafeMoon here, you're going to look at the market cap still not being here because you don't actually have enough people that are um, um, transferring over. You see more of a pump that's happening with, you know, SafeMoon, uh, the original SafeMoon version 1, and I just I don't see it. I don't see like it's currently at these low prices, which I don't know where the market cap actually is. I don't know what the circulating supply is because you don't know how many people actually moved over from SafeMoon version 1. So again, I'll have to read into it because SafeMoon, I believe, did pump recently. So why would it be pumping if people are gonna lose their money? Why would SafeMoon be pumping if they're gonna lose their money? Why would people buy it if they're gonna lose their money? If they're gonna lose 100% of it? I don't see it. It is at a $1.3 billion dollar market cap, but I think that a lot of this can be burned off. And I think that when they do end up burning a lot off, you're going to see prices to where the people that are holding are going to gain a ton out of it. So I'm holding on to it, and it's only $45. So who gives a hell about what I'm holding there? And by the time I actually transfer it over, it's going to cost me money to do so. So why the hell do it? Hector DAO, yes or no? I have heard about it. I haven't looked into it. I still have my time, and I don't even know what that's at. Go to time and let me see. I don't know the price of time. So currently, I'm holding the wrong wallet up out of my um, Binance Smart Chain network. So I'm holding about 0.35 time, which is valued at $1,259. So I'm still up on my time position, and the price of time is still at a low price, and I think that could definitely go up. The APY is 64,000%. So hopefully through these days, I can continue to gain time, but I don't know how long this will last. If I can last 365 days, I should have 225 time by the end of it. So even if the price of time is down to $10, even if the future price of time is down to $10, I still have $2,250. So I still would end up gaining a ton out of it if I hold 225 time. Now, if the price of time stays at 3,000 and I have 225, then I'm going to gain 676,000. Obviously, you know, adding on 500 there. But if it does go up even higher than that, let's say 10,000, right? Now I have 2.2 million. So still holding my time position, and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna do my update tomorrow. Today is day 16, and I'm up $300 plus. Jib is dead. No, it's not. Time is on our side. Is Jasmine a good investment to you? I think it was at 6 cents. Where it is now, I think it's at 8 cents. It's not bad, but it was better at 6 cents. So is it a good investment? It's a good investment, but it could have been an amazing investment. because I think you could have sold before one of the high points of like 27 or so, and you could have tripled your money, whatever you did put in there. I just finished staking on Templar DAO Moon for 97 million APY. The Shiller's coming in hot in 2022, probably. Yeah, I jumped in on time with a small amount too. So I ended up jumping in with a small amount, but I bought in more, and I had about 500. Now I started this challenge when my price increased to 800. So at 850 is where I started. So that's where I actually gained a lot more. These thoughts on the GZLR. I don't know what that is. Is that a crypto coin? If it's a stock, I can't look it up because I don't have it up. I would have to log in and everything, and I don't want to have to do that right now. I'm here to talk about crypto. So Guzzler, currently at 0.00015 cents. Right, the overall amount there. I don't like the fact that you don't have a circulating supply or market cap. Means that it might be brand new, which you are seeing the fully diluted market cap at 15 million, which is really low. Thank you for this donation. I appreciate it. But yeah, you're looking at a very low, fully diluted market cap. Looking at 100 billion, and the price is very low. Now, what markets can you get it on? Uniswap, L Bank, right? Which is not a lot. Obviously, you're not seeing a ton of volume. $120,000 worth of volume. Now, I don't have any platforms that I can buy this on, but it does look promising, right? 15 million. If it's only $15.7 million market cap and that's fully diluted, that's not a problem at all. Imagine what the actual market cap is, which will be single digit millions probably. So, let me get this person out of here. Yep. I don't want to have to deal with that. Go on. There we go. Yeah. So, anyways, I think it has promise, right? But I don't have any market that I can buy it on. I would definitely, make a move with $100. The reason why is because it has some sort of potential, right? But I don't have the ability to make that move unless it was on Gate.io. So, do I like this? It has potential. It has promise. Um, the volume is down by 46%. That's not a great sign. But like I said, a lot of these coins can see a pump with. When you see the entire market pump, you'll see some of these coins make a move as well. Like I'm literally going out on a limb and putting so much into Picoin because Picoin is at less than a penny. It did get up to 2 pennies recently and actually saw at a level of 5 pennies. Now, if it got to a level of 5 pennies, I would 5x my investment. But I would love to see this get to a level of $1, which it definitely can. Because if I look at Picoin as a whole and I go over to Coinbase, I type in Pi. It's not available on Coinbase yet, but whenever it is available on Coinbase, I think we will see something, pretty big there. Just the addition there. But again, currently it's at less than 1 cent. A total of 844 million circulating supply, which is 40% of the supply. So even with the fully diluted market cap, it's like 2 billion total supply, which right now you're looking at an $8.4 million market cap. So I can definitely see something pretty big there, holding 123,000 coins. Uh, my buying power isn't large enough more. Gas fees make it worth it for me. Yeah, that's why I mean it doesn't make sense for me to sell um, my SafeMoon. Guzzler started a game where you build your sell parts are for a price. Well, that's good. Where do you get Pi? So I get my Pi coin from Gate.io. I like this position, and I can definitely see it doubling in value, but I want to gain a lot more out of this, so I'm going to hold this for a lot longer. It is $1,000 that I have invested in there, so I could have just put $100 in there, which I did have $200 and gained about 30. I think it was 20 or 30 thousand coins. And that's not bad at all. You know, if it even gets up to $1, that's $30,000. You would gain off of a $200 investment. Great. Putting $1,000 in there, if it gets to $1, when it does get to $1, because I think get there plus more, that will be a $123,000 investment, to which I will take half of it and pull that out and put it into other investments. I won't take the whole 123,000 because I think that could be even more. CRO is a good one for sure. I believe that as well. Yes. All right, guys. I have to get out of here. So hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for joining me today. We had 180 people, I think, at max today, for total concurrent viewers. Also had a bunch of people here. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for subscribing. All the people that are subscribed. Remember, only, what is it? 80 or sorry, not 80. 63%, 64% of people are not subscribed. So if you're one of these people, subscribe. It does help out. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate it so much. And this means the world to me, especially, over this last year, I gained so many subscribers. I don't even know how many. Let's check how many subscribers I last, right? Subscribers last one, which you're going to see my estimated revenue, which is great. I'm very transparent. So you're going to see here in the last year, I gained 50,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate all of you guys for subscribing, for being a part of this community. It just means the world to me that you guys are a part of this community. So thank you so much. I just want to, and Happy New Year to everybody. Seriously, Happy New Year to everybody. Um, and hopefully everything that you wanted to happen in the new year will happen. I hope you make so much money out of every investment that you hold. I really do. I know his Krill had a little pump too. Yes, it did. And I'm hype about that, but I'm still holding my Krill. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to join the Patreon, feel free to join the Patreon. This is a Patreon here with all different stuff. I have 129 exclusive posts. So yes, he is hungry. How'd you know that? Daisy's hungry. He's right behind me. Actually, see her. Can't see her. Daisy, you can see her tail. Daisy. Cat. There. So yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys